StarWingz here, and today I will be joining you on a brand new series of Geometry Dash. So this series is basically how to beat levels, and I'll be here with my wonderful little avatar called StarWingz. We've got the same name. What a coinkydink. And so this series is basically how to beat levels, not me showing you beating a level that's a totally helpless tutorial, because I found lots of those. But this is actually how you're going to beat the level. The best way is to practice it, pretty much. So we're starting with Stereo Madness, slowly we'll go back on track, Poltergeist, Dry Out, and eventually, hopefully we'll have all the levels. But this is the first one. Remember to like and subscribe, and yeah, let's go into it. Just a note, you're going to be using the full version of G-Dash, because we're going to be using some online levels and stuff. If you don't have the full version and you're just using Geometry Dash Lite, you can use Geometry Dash World for that. And also another notice, we are using Meltdown and Sub-Zero to practice some of these. So yeah. So usually in Stereo Madness, as you can see what I've got in here, if you practice it a fair bit, you should be able to get up to this rocket part, which is fairly easy. You just tap, 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 or click, 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 click. And then, so you don't need much help with that other than just doing the level a bunch. So now you get up to this point, and this is where you are gonna want to do some training, I'm gonna call it. So if we just hit play, you can see you might get up that bit, but then you're probably going to die somewhere around there if you haven't done anything and that's your first time getting up to it. So practice mode helps, but here are some other methods. Okay, so we're in Geometry Dash Meltdown, and you're going to want to play the first level, the 7 Cs. Now, this first bit will be good practice for the first bit of Stereo Madness, and though it is a little distracting with all the decoration that it has compared to Stereo Madness, you should be able to get it alright. If not, just keep trying and trying and trying, because again, it will be good practice for Stereo Madness. But if you're at the point of Stereo Madness where this will benefit you the most, you should be able to get up to here pretty quickly, probably within your first 20 attempts. So you go through this rocket part, which is, again, good practice, and then you're going to pause it. So make sure auto retry is on, auto checkpoint, sorry, and then you're going to turn on practice mode. So click the little green diamond, and then once you get up to that bit, you turn auto retry off. So now we've basically put ourselves in a loop where no matter how far you get, you will always respawn at that point. So if I die there, I'll always respawn there. So basically, this lets us practice that part really well. And that part has a lot of the basic mechanics of Stereo Madness. So you can even get to the rocket part, and this will help you practice, yes, some of the rocket part. And then once you get to this bit, you're just going to purposely die so that you can continue practicing, because that next bit is probably not worth your time. So that's phase 2 complete. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to want to go ahead and try Stereo Madness again. So we're back in the full version of Geometry Dash, and you just play through it. You might die a couple of times in here, but that's okay, because eventually you will get it. So you keep going through here. This part you should be able to do, it's just a matter of maybe accidentally pressing a button when you didn't mean to. So you go through the rocket part, which is, again, tap, 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 or click, 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 whichever device you're on. And yeah, it comes pretty easily. And then once you get to the end, the purple part, this is what we've been practicing for. So, you go through it. Oh my gosh, you finished the purple part. But then comes this. Dun dun dun. So this is probably going to take some extra practicing. Those triple spikes are tricky for beginner players, which is probably what you are if you're watching this video on how to beat Stereo Madness. But there is a way. So we're going to go into the build, and again, you will need the full version, and you're going to click on map packs. Just wait for it to load and go into the alpha pack, and then you're going to play retray. retry. It says retry, but I'm pretty sure it's retry. So this is a pretty fun level, and it doesn't help you with anything specifically. Oh, by the way, it might take you a few tries to beat, but it's pretty easy. You might not even beat it, but it's still fine. So it will just help you with your overall geometry dashness. So moving the finger around quick enough, and yeah. So there was that UFO bit. It's basically Flappy Bird, and then the ball bit you tap to change the gravity. It's pretty simple. Tap or click, sorry. And then this wave part, you don't have to beat that. This is probably, if you can beat it, I'm not going to go into detail about how to use the wave, but if you can beat it, that's cool, because there is some good stuff to practice here with the UFO. Again, it helps with the rocket, and yeah, thanks for playing. So Retray is a fun, pretty easy level. It doesn't help you with anything specifically that's in Stereo Madness. It just overall helps with developing your Geometry Dash skill. So now you're going to play Dark Paradise, also in the Alpha Pack. It's a pretty good pack for beginners. So a lot of the mechanics in this you probably won't know yet, but you should be able to get the hang of it pretty quickly. And then another ball bit. It doesn't matter if you're really bad at these. These two levels that I've just listed just help with your overall skill, not anything in particular. So Dark Paradise is also good, and Sonar is very good. So this is the one I would suggest most. It's very Stereo Madnessy. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the song is Stereo Madness too. So it will definitely help you with Stereo Madness. It's got a few little crooks and nannies. Nooks and crannies that are very good, and yeah, so you're just gonna go through it. You don't have to beat it, just play through it, get as far as you can, and keep doing it until maybe you die. Okay, not maybe, you're probably gonna die, but and after doing that, repeating that process probably for a while, I would suggest getting at least 30% on each of them. Now you're going to go back and try Stereo Madness. And if you can beat Stereo Madness before meeting the requirements of 30% on each of them, that will be fine. But yeah, so we're playing it, getting past that first part, it's pretty easy. If you die on it, don't worry, because there's always another time. That's the thing in Geometry Dash. You can basically, there's no limit. So you go through the rocket part, which we've done quite a bit of, and yeah, so far it's looking all good, but we're not at the red part yet, the part we've been practicing. So this would probably be pretty easy for the majority of players, but yeah, the beginners need this, and we will be progressing to harder levels. So we got the triple spike, yes, we got the timing right. That part's all about timing. We've gotten this part thanks to Dark Paradise, Retray, all of those, Sonar. Another triple spike, that is tricky, but once you get the second triple spike, you should be good to go. And this next rocket part is just as easy, tap, 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 click, 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 and then you are done. And that's Stereo Madness. You've beaten it. Good job. You don't need to worry about the coins. Do them a while after you've already beaten the level. But yeah, so that's next time we'll do Back on Track. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to see that, and later guys.